Peace everyone, Unmasked here, and welcome back to another time-lapse video. This is a recent art club project that just finished up. You may have caught the final live stream that I did doing the polishing stages, just kind of touching up the last details. This is definitely one of my favorite pastel projects that I've done in recent years. This is a scene from the animated movie Howl's Moving Castle. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. The technique that I used for this project, as you can see here, I have some masking film laid down over the main subjects. This is something that I really like to do with pastels. If you've never tried it, I definitely recommend it. It's really helpful when you want to do large areas with soft pastels and then the small details with pastel pencils. Because if you've ever combined soft pastels and pastel pencils, then you know that the pastel pencils don't really like to go over top of the soft pastels. The other unique thing that I did in this project that you can see here is that I'm using ink. I'm using an ink pen to do the outlines for Sophie and Markle, the two characters there. And that's a sort of a new technique that I incorporated into this project in particular. I have experimented with the use of incorporating ink and pastels on top of pastel mat, which is the surface that I'm working on. But this is the first time that I used it in this specific way. The thing with ink is that on pastel mat, it feathers a lot, so you get those kind of fuzzy edges. You don't get really nice, crisp, clean lines because the pastel mat does absorb quite a bit of the ink, but it still works really well. If you just use a little bit of ink, the pens worked pretty nicely, and as you can see, it did give me a nice outline. And the other thing with the ink is that once it's applied to the pastel mat, the pastels and the pastel pencils don't really like to sit on top of the ink. So it almost gives you a protective barrier when you use it in the manner in which I used it here. And from that point, I peel off the remaining amount of masking film and get started on the actual castle itself, the moving castle. And I just use my CarbOthello pencils to do this. I just kind of do it like a puzzle. I just focus on one small section at a time, as you can see, and I just go from section to section, gradually filling in all the details. I did live stream this entire project over on the art club on my website, which, if you're not familiar with the art club, it is my teaching platform that I use on my website. I live stream all of these projects step by step throughout the week. Monday through Thursday is when I stream over there. And I have a huge collection of tutorials for pastels, colored pencils, some graphite, and some drawing tutorials as well. So if you're interested in learning those, you can always sign up. You get immediate access to the entire library of tutorials, and you can just browse them and work through them as you please. This project here, we worked for a couple weeks on, and it took a few sessions to get it done. There's a lot of detail, but I did live stream the whole project. I talk you through every step that I took, let you know, the pencils that I'm using and every little detail while working through the process. I had a number of students already finished this project, and it came out really good. I think everybody that has done the project did a fantastic job on it, and I had a lot of fun with this project. Considering the subject matter of it, big fan of Howl's Moving Castle, and so it was just something fun and interesting and unique to work on. Was able to incorporate a few new techniques that I could describe to everyone during the process, which is always great to impart some new knowledge to everyone following along on the project. The last little bit here is just polishing up the details, which I live streamed for everyone, and you can view that live stream without signing up to the art club if you wish. And the other thing about the art club is I have a Discord channel, and you can always chat with me and send me pictures and get my feedback on your work. Anyways, here is the final project. I hope that you enjoyed seeing it come to life. And as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I always love answering as many questions as I can. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.